On the side, I do Uber deliveries. So if you want something delivered, just sign up and I'll come deliver it. And so what I decided to do was create an app that can track my deliveries, that can track my amount made, that can track the distance traveled. Because the Uber app does that in some ways, but it doesn't really provide a good overall look at what I've done the whole time I've been delivering orders. So this is, or I called the app Mileage Tracker, and it does more than that. I guess I could call it Uber Deliveries, but Mileage Tracker is fine because that's the original purpose I made it for, was to track my miles. Because when you're doing Uber deliveries, it's important to keep track of your miles and your expenditures so that way you can use them in your taxes, since you are a contract worker in a way, and or a self, I guess it's your own business type of thing. So I came here to Salesforce and decided to make an app so I could easily track the important metrics that I wanted to see as I continue to deliver. And I've put in some sample data, although this all-time money made, that is what I made yesterday for one delivery. So it was pretty good. So let's go around and I'll show you what I've done. I wanted to make the dashboard really simple, the homepage. So I created this dashboard. You can see Uber delivery dashboard. And I made it really simple so that right when I log into this app, I can see, all right, total money made, that amount. Here's the total amount of deliveries. And it only goes up to 50, but I can increase it and change this once I get higher than 50. And the all-time distance traveled. This one's a line graph. I wanted to see day by day how far I travel. So as I put in more data, it'll go up and down. Okay, so this is the dashboard, and then I have over here the recent records, so I can see what I've done recently in this org. Now let's go ahead and add a trip. Trip is the opportunity object. And I still have the account object. In the account object, I just have a lookup from trip to account that is to a fake account that I made that's Uber deliveries. And then these reports and dashboards I put on here so I could create these things. So here we go. If I come in here and I make a new trip, I have important metrics in here that will help me to keep track of how far I've traveled. That's the main thing I want to know is the mileage. And then I will also be able to track the starting time and ending time because sometimes doing times outside of regular eating hours is not really productive. So going and delivering during lunch and dinner, maybe even after on the weekends is really productive. So let me put in some fake mileage. This one I'm going to increase so we can see my starting mileage won't always be the same. It shouldn't be. So it'll be different every time and it'll show me different metrics. So let me just change this to that because I haven't done that one yet. And let's say on this day I did 3 deliveries. And let's say so far, tips haven't come in all the way, but so far I've made about, let's say $20. That's pretty decent. And let's put it on a different day. Let's say I did this last Friday, and it's a lookup to the Uber Deliveries account. And I started this delivery I started getting online around 4:15 p.m. and I ended around 8:15 p.m. So about 4 hours. And then I made this pick list so I can choose how busy was it. Was it hot, which means that I was going, going, going? Was it warm, where there was medium, or was it cold? There was nothing. This one looks like it's probably going to be about warm. So I'll save that. And then let's go back to our home page and let's see if it updated here. And refresh. And there we have it. It updated. Nice. So our total amount made, total trips updated, and we can see the distance traveled. So there, I remember I put a date in the past. So I traveled 41, and this should be in miles. So there we go. This is the Uber Deliveries Mileage Tracker app that tells me important metrics for my deliveries. and I'll be using it because it's very simple and I can use it for very productive purposes. This is how awesome Salesforce is. You can use it for daily things, you can use it for business, you can use it for whatever you want.